The Finnish apartheid. In Finland in recent decades the number of children has dropped to historic levels as in the rest of Europe, but have the exclusivity of the following data. From 1996 to 2014 the percentage of children with a foreign background in Finnish children's society grew by 4.9%. From 1996 to 2014 the percentage of children, clients of child protection in the Finnish children's society grew by 4.9%. In both cases during this period, the year with the greatest increase was from 2009 to 2010, where the percentage of foreign children grew by 0.8% and the percentage of child protection clients grew by 0.7%. I speak of this period because I did not find statistics of child protection clients prior to 1996, and in April 2015 the definition of client changed, which changed the statistical trend radically, making it impossible to comparison. Coinciding with the fact that the largest increase in the number of foreign children in Finnish history occurred during 2015, with the refugee crisis. Coincidentally, with the beginning of 2015, the new child protection law or the reform called SOTE came into force, where social workers receive unlimited powers. This led to an increase in spending like never before, which generates thousands of jobs even for foreigners and moves hundreds of almost €1,000 million a year. In this same year, the percentage of children in care in Finland was higher than in Sweden or Norway, for example. In these two countries the percentage of the foreigner rate doubles the Finnish foreigner rate. It is very easy to find data, statistics or information of all kinds about immigrants in Finland, but in relation to child protection there are very few references regarding foreigners. On the other hand, if there are references to indicate that they are applicants for many types of aid, or explain that there was an increase in the need for child protection for immigrants, but that they are not overrepresented, and that language deficiencies are a determining factor for parents' misunderstandings about this need, I will say that as curious data, of the total of those born in 1997 with both Finnish parents, 5.1% were protected outside the home, at some period of their childhood by the Finnish state. Of the total number of those born in 1997 with a foreign parent and the other Finnish, 9.2% were under guardianship. Of the total number of those born in 1997 with two foreign parents, 9.0% were under guardianship. A decade earlier, of the total number of those born in 1987 the 3.2% were protected. In this year there are no references to foreigners. According to rising statistical trends, the forecast for those born in 2017 is alarming, especially for foreigners or belonging to ethnic minorities. By this I understand that the Finnish state will change a lot in some of its egregious errors on child protection, since now about 10% of minors residing in the country have foreign backgrounds, and all this amount of demand cannot be covered in the same way. However, I believe that foreign background, culture or religion will continue to be reasons for the need for child protection. These factors are taken into account by child protection, as explained by the authorities, so that there is greater equality among children residing in Finland, and integration is favorable for the whole society, that, by the way, has known for decades of these profitable, abusive and discriminatory practices. In Finland during the year 2020, there were 46,463 births, historical minimum, and on the last day of that same year, 19,085 children were in care outside the home, historical maximum. In Sweden in the same year, there were 113,077 births and 35,300 children were in care. In Norway, there were 52,979 births and 14,177 children were in care. These absurd numbers, particularly the Finns, are not similar to the rest of Europe, and logically, they are forced to change, no matter how much help, protection and equality they offer. This change by the authorities will not respond to ethical cultural decisions, but rather to logistical strategic interests. I can show the sources to interested parties and the response of the Ombudsman to my complaint. For my part, I am interested in someone being able to demonstrate that there are similar numbers in any other country.